So before we start the video, I'm sitting here editing today's episode, and there's a little backstory to this. I had another barbecue joint picked out in Austin, and everybody's like, oh, you got to go to Cooper's, you got to go to Cooper's. And even my pastor said Cooper's is like right outside Austin. You can go there. So I'm like, I'm mapping it, and there's a Cooper's in Austin, but that's not the original location. Llano, Texas, or Llano, Texas, or whatever, is the original location, and that's the one everybody raves about. I mapped this out. Llano, Texas was 90 minutes away from our path of doing Texas. We had it all mapped out, all the hotels, all the restaurants, and to go to the original location, we would have to drive 90 miles away from our next location, San Antonio. So it would have been a 3-hour addition to the trip. So I thought, how bad could it be? How good could it be? So we decided to do Cooper's downtown. So whether this turns out good or bad, which you'll find out in a minute, this isn't the original location that everybody raves about. This is another location, but a good place. The meat's the same. The system of cooking should be the same. There should be no reason, and like, I don't know if you guys saw me do Arthur Bryant's barbecue in Kansas City. That wasn't the original location. I didn't know that, and it was garbage, and they're like, well, you should go to the original. No, the company should make sure that everything's done the same way. So let's see if Cooper's Old Time Pit Barbecue is any good. I want to thank CHAR-GRILLER for sponsoring the Barbecue Wars Tour Texas Edition. You guys ready to see some food? All right, let's start the video. So, hey, how you doing? You hit me, you're on film. Sorry. What do you want? Oh, he wants to go underground. Hey, so, I almost got hit by a car. So, Austin is as crazy as Dallas. The traffic's insane. I can't even believe Austin has grown so much, like since back in the day I was here. Anyway, so the guy's like, hey, I can rent you, you can valet for $20 at the Marriott. And the valet guy's like, or $15 cash. I'm like, yeah, $15 cash is good. He said, oh yeah. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind.
It's just around the corner.
Look at this, is like a bar right on the street here. People just sitting watching the game. What'd you say?
That was just around the corner.
Yeah, just around the corner. I don't know where it is. Corner. We're looking for it.
Hey guys, Jack Scalfani. Oh, you want to get in the video? Come here. Hey guys, Jack Scalfani here. We're doing the...
Oh, hey.
How are you? Met my new friends. We're doing Barbecue Wars Tour, Texas Edition. Thank you, CHAR-GRILLERS, for sponsoring the entire trip. And we are going... Are you eating here?
No, going for the first time tonight.
Where are you going?
Cooper's Barbecue.
You're going here?
Yeah.
First time ever?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
London.
I love the accent.
Oh,
That's so cool. So does your friend want to say hi?
Say hi.
No, you don't. She don't want to say hi, so we're not going to talk to her. We're going to do whatever the ladies want. We don't want to be rude. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, have a good time while you're here.
Thanks so much.
And thanks for saying hi to me. All right, so as you can see, well, you can't see it, but if you turn the camera around,
You will see that there is a line, another line. And they say from 7 to 10 p.m., it's usually a half-hour wait. So Mitch is in line. Hey, Mitch, where are you? You're right there. Okay. Mitch is in line right now.
so we have not been able to eat all the food. We've been ordering anywhere from $40 to $60 worth of food at every place just to sample.
You guys have seen it.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
It's crazy.
And there was 3 of us last time doing this.
Right.
So now it's just you and I. So it's a struggle.
So what we've been doing...
Struggle is real.
Right. A lot of people think I waste food. I throw it out because they don't see where it goes.
Right.
Lots of times on the show, you're like, where's all that food going? Are you throwing it out? What do you do with it once you're done with an episode? Well, we just want to let everybody know all of our food is going to homeless people. We're taking all of our leftovers. We're boxing them up. I'm not saying this to boast. I just want you to know we're not throwing food out. We're not wasting food. Enough of that. Time to move on. We're about ready to go into this restaurant in probably, what, 20 minutes maybe?
I'm excited. Look how many people are here, dude.
20 minutes. It's booming right now.
6? What time is it? It's 7 o'clock at night.
7 o'clock.
On a Tuesday night, look at it.
It's crazy. It's like this every night.
Yep.
Nobody yet has identified me, which is good.
It's good, but it's like how many viewers are out, you know, looking for you. I mean, how many?
You have no idea how many people
Okay.
wrote me. They said, okay, what day will you be here? What day will you be there? I'm like, you don't even know I'm going there. They're like, we know you're going to this one. I'm like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Right. So we're on restaurant 3. We haven't gone in yet, but nobody's come up to me yet and won the prize.
I'm waiting for him. I can't wait, dude.
If nobody on the whole trip,
Yeah.
then we'll bring it back to the show and we'll give it away on the show.
Okay, that's fair.
Cool?
Yes.
All right.
Amen.
We didn't even check with CHAR-GRILLER, but we just made that call. But yeah, but
Sorry, Eric.
I don't think we're going to... Yeah, sorry, Eric. All right, I'm feeling a little sick to my stomach because I'm seeing some of the prices here. Ribeye's $27 a pound. A pound for 16 ounces. Pork ribs, $20 a pound for pork ribs. I can get pork ribs all day long for half that and make it myself. This better melt in my mouth. It better rub my shoulders. It better be like gold dripping from my lips. Okay, so we got a close-up here. They have brisket. They have a beef ribs, which is cheaper than the last place we just filmed at, or the first place we filmed at. They have chicken. They don't have pulled pork that I can see. I'll find out when I get up there. It's hard to see right now, but they don't have pulled pork, and that's going to be a mind blower if they don't have that. They got a bunch of sides we're going to get in a minute. All this meat has been sitting out a while. We'll let you know how it holds up, guys. That's that order in front of me. That's for like 6 or 8 people. Now taking our food off, they've cut our chicken up for us, which I really didn't want because now the steam's coming off my chicken, and my chicken is drying out right at the moment. So they have cut my chicken. Why would they cut the half chicken up? So now he's cutting up each of the ribs. He's going to weigh all that out. Everything's by the pound here, which is cool. I totally love the concept. You can get a little bit of everything. I love it. Most places don't do that. So he's got our ribs. Those are the pork ribs. What's next? Oh, he's cutting up our brisket. I don't know why he's doing that either. Why is he cutting up in pieces? Okay, guys, there it is, right there.
That's the first presentation I've seen like that.
That's a great presentation.
It is. It's all wrapped up in the video.
Yep, it's like deli style, so we can dine in or take it to go. Okay, we're outside. There's an outside patio we found that's really quiet. Nobody's out here, but these 2 ladies over there and us, and we're sitting here about ready to start our food. I'll get the light on it. You get a plastic piece of paper, shiny side up, put your food on it. That's it. No cleanup, no dishes to wash. They're brilliant. Butcher paper. Here's some real shots of the meat. We're gonna get to it before it dries out. We're not gonna open up anything else. No. That's cool design, man. Go ahead, you go first. Oh, you're not doing a leg, huh?
Not this time.
Today.
No. No, I'm gonna try something different.
Don't burn your mouth.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah?
It's good and moist. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, he gave it up fast.
Yeah, right away.
Right away. All right, so what are we gonna do?
All right.
I'm gonna do.
You take the leg?
No. What is that? Is that thigh? That's thigh meat, isn't it? This thing's piping hot. Little thigh. Get over here.
Skin too, dude.
I'm getting the skin.
Use your fingers.
Dude, what is going on
Rip
here?
in there, rip into it.
No, it's burning hot.
I know it's hot.
All right, there and there. That's what I'm doing right there.
All right, good.
All right, here we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's like nuclear. Yeah, good. This beef rib was less expensive than the other one.
No, these are the pork
What are
ribs.
these, pork ribs?
Yep.
All right. Oh, the full size. Look at those full size spare ribs, dude.
Those are big.
All right, I'll grab this one.
I'll take this one.
Nice. I'm gonna let mine cool off for a minute. Go ahead, monster. see, did it come off the bone, or did we try that part yet?
No.
You haven't bit there yet. Okay.
No.
All right, here we go. Right off the bone, clean. Mmm. All right, hold on, man.
That's it.
It's good. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's good.
That is a great rib.
I'm just gonna rip some off of here.
All right, rip it off with your fingers, dude. Beef rib.
Look at that. It does look good.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
The same rub for the most part
Same rub on everything.
on each piece of meat. It has been.
I thought the chicken and the ribs
They're
might...
very similar.
Okay.
Okay, there. I am noticing a lot of fat.
Look at that. That's a whole chunk of
That's a
fat.
whole chunk of fat there. All right, a lot of fat. I don't mind the fat. Forgive me for fingering it all. I'm just trying to show you guys for the video. Okay, I don't mind the fat, but when I'm paying by the pound, okay? When I'm paying by the pound, this is really upsetting me. Okay? There's the fat, and there's the meat. See that? I don't mind fat on the edge, but that's a lot of fat that I just got charged for. All right, so let me just grab a piece of this. Come on, break off. Here we go. Yeah, it's okay. It's not to die for, but it's okay. I'll talk about it more later.
And you're gonna take a good chunk.
Yeah, beef looks a little. All right, I'm gonna try this. Here we go. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna take a little piece here. That's all right.
There it is. Look at the coleslaw. Generic looking. Nothing wrong with that. Beautiful. You get a nice, for a single serving, I'm figuring this is a single, it's a lot. Okay, here we go. That's potato salad right there. We thought we'd go with that, so we had it earlier in the show series. We'll do another potato salad side. Let's see what kind of potatoes we're looking at. If I can find one. Looks like the skins are in there. Yep, looks like it's red potatoes. Nice. Let's give that a try. And then this has jalapenos and bacon in it.
Grab it, man. We'll do this. Got plenty of roos. Kind of pause for a moment. Okay, here we go.
Try the mac and cheese.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it's spicy.
All right, so the chicken was good. I don't like him cutting it up and letting all the steam out. I'm really not a fan of that. I like to let my meat set, and all that steam, my moisture was leaving while he was weighing my chicken. Just a personal thing. But the chicken's good, the seasoning's good. Then we got to the ribs. The ribs are really good, very salty though. So so they're gonna get hit for that. Too much salt. We're guzzling tons of water. Beef rib, disgusting. It was dried out. When I told you in the beginning earlier when I was showing the meat, all their meats are laying out, drying out as they're cutting them for people. That is not right. They should be, I mean, as you saw in some of the other restaurants, they're covered up, they're being pulled out of foil, they're being kept as moist as possible. That beef rib wasn't worth $4 a pound. Okay, so do not get their beef rib, even though it was less expensive than the Pecan Lodge, which started this series. And the brisket was just mediocre. You might as well make a brisket at home, it'll be a lot better. The coleslaw. Coleslaw was too sweet, I want a little more vinegar in there to balance it out. I like sweet, like KFC coleslaws, I grew up with it, but I like a little vinegar in there added in to balance the sweetness with a little tang to it. I was a really big fan for this, because this did have a little tanginess to it. I was surprised, I don't know what the tanginess is. If it's apple cider, if it's vinegar, I don't know, but it had a little tanginess. That potato salad's really good, I recommend that. The macaroni is overcooked. It's mushy in my mouth. Number two, you don't want your jalapeno and bacon overpower the cheese and mac and cheese. It's called mac and cheese. You want a hint of seasoning. So don't overcook your macaroni. If anybody works at Cooper's, don't overcook the macaroni, please. You want it more firm. I would make it al dente because over time it's going to go to perfect by the time you're serving people when it's ready.
All right, guys. So here we are at Cooper's, and I'm going to start with the sides. I thought the coleslaw for me was it was too sweet. I'm with Jack on that one 100%. I like a little bit more tangy. I like the potato salad was good. I like a little more mustard in it personally, so I didn't think there was enough in there for me for potato salad, but it's good. They're both really good sides. I would reorder both of them. The mac and cheese, to me, all I tasted was the jalapeno. I mean, there was a crunch of bacon in there, and then I was chewing on something, and I'm sure it was the macaroni, but the jalapeno was just so overpowering. I wouldn't reorder that, not to say it wouldn't, you know, help someone else, but for me, it's not me. The meats in general were too salty. The beef rib, the piece that I took off was relatively moist, but it was just, it didn't have that flavor that the first place that we went to,
Pecan Lodge.
Pecan Lodge. It just wasn't near the quality. The pork rib, when I bit into that, guys, it was just like straight into the salt lick. I mean, just taking the corner piece off, and my mouth was just sucked dry from everything. So it killed the flavor of everything. The chicken was all the same seasoning, but it was at least moist. I'll definitely give them that. I thought the chicken was really good. And the brisket was okay. The piece I got was kind of dry. So to Jack's point, I think they left it out maybe a little too long. Don't know if we came in late. I don't know. The line's still out the door though, which is really good. The business is doing great. But for me, the scores will be on the screen, guys. Everything will be tallied below just like the other ones. And this is going to be a wrap right here for Cooper's for the day. And we will catch you guys tomorrow on the next episode.